Dessa and George, off on a field trip. My name is George. I have an older sister named Dessa. And today Dessa and I are going on a field trip. We are both so excited. Dessa and I heard the school bus before we even saw it. Everyone was clapping their hands and singing really loud. We hopped into the school bus and joined in the fun. After traveling quite a distance and picking up all our friends, our big yellow bus came to a stop. Miss Maggie, our class teacher, stood up from her seat and said, "Settle down, everyone. And pay attention." Everyone was quiet now. As you all know, we are going to visit the fire department today. We are going to have fun learning so many things, but remember kids, safety first. Then Miss Maggie asked us to form 2 straight rows, and 2 by 2, we got off the bus. As we walked into the fire department, we first said hello to the firefighting crew. Mr. Henry was the chief of the fire department. "Are you kids ready for a tour?" he asked. Yes, we all yelled together. We climbed a huge flight of stairs and Mr. Henry took us to the changing room. When the fire alarm rings, all our firefighters rush into this room to buckle up their rescuer gear, said Henry. Then he showed us the red helmets. We all tried the helmets on. It was hard and wobbly. Henry said it was important to wear a helmet that fits you right, even if it's for cycling or skateboarding. It protects your head when you fall or get into an accident. Firefighters wear helmets to protect them from falling debris and other dangerous objects. It also protects their hair from catching fire. We also have to wear these jackets and trousers specially made for firefighters, said Mr. Henry, and showed us the bright yellow fireproof jacket and trousers. They also had to wear gloves and boots, and each firefighter got a torch to help them see and find their way in dark places, and a cylinder that was filled with oxygen to help the fighters breathe when they are surrounded by thick smoke. Then Mr. Henry took us to see the rest. I loved sliding down the pole in the fire department. Mr. Henry said that every fire department has one. This helps the firefighters quickly get to the bottom floor when there is an emergency. Next we went out to see the fire engine. This was my favorite part of the tour. I love fire engines. Mr. Henry let us all climb up on the engine and showed us all sorts of cool stuff. There was a very long ladder and a hose to help put out the fire, and a really loud red siren that blinked to let people know the fire truck was on its way to rescue someone. And then Mr. Henry talked about safety tips and what we should do if there was a fire. If you hear the smoke alarm, you should find the quickest exit and get out immediately. Don't ever try to hide from a fire under a bed, and once you get out to a safe place, stay out. Don't try and go back for any toys or pets, he said. Just as Mr. Henry was done teaching us how to use a fire extinguisher, Barkley the firehouse dog came running to greet us all. Barkley is so clever and he helps the fighters rescue people. We played with Barkley and watched him do some tricks. Then it was time for us to head back home. The end. Thank you for listening to the stories at ZynKids.com.